Hello, this is Melanie Shocker, and these are my parents, Willie and Sharon Shocker, and they are my audience for my speech today. I'm going to speak to you about the benefits of mindfulness. What if I could tell you I have a way for you to be more focused, less stressed, and healthier, and I could tell you that you could do it for free? This semester, we have all suffered from stress, loss of focus, and lack of creativity. I have personally completed an 8-week course in mindfulness. Today I'm going to speak to you about the benefits of mindfulness and why you should incorporate them into your everyday life. What is mindfulness? According to Psychology Today, mindfulness is a state of active, open attention on the present. When you're mindful, you observe your thoughts and feelings from a distance, without judging them, good or bad. Instead of letting life pass you by, mindfulness means living in the moment and awakening to the experience. Frantic World addresses mindfulness very eloquently, stating, mindfulness is a very simple form of meditation that was little known in the West until recently. A typical meditation consists of focusing your full attention on your breath as it flows in and out of your body. Focusing on each breath in this way allows you to observe your thoughts as they arise in your mind and little by little to let go of struggling with them. You come to realize that thoughts come and go on their own accord and that you are not your thoughts. You can watch as they disappear in your mind, seemingly from thin air, and watch again as they disappear, like soap bubbles bursting. You come to the profound understanding that thoughts and feelings, including negative ones, are transient. They come and go, and ultimately you have a choice about whether to act on them or not. Many people are still weary when they hear the word mindfulness. So before I proceed, let's dispel some myths about mindfulness. You don't have to sit cross-legged on the floor, but you can if you want. You can also practice being mindful awareness to whatever you are doing, on a bus, in a car, or while walking to class. You can be mindful more or less anywhere. Mindfulness practice does not take a lot of time, although some patience and persistence are required. Many people soon find that mindfulness liberates them from their pressures of time, so they have more time to spend on other things. Mindfulness is not complicated, nor is it about success or failure. Even when meditation feels difficult, you'll have learned something valuable about the workings of the mind and thus have benefited psychologically. This brings me to my second main point. How does mindfulness play a role in my everyday life? Mindfulness can help control stress. Simply put, meditation for stress soothes our nervous system. While stress activates the fight or flight part of our nervous system, mindfulness meditation activates the rest and digest part of our nervous system, helping with stress management. Our heart rate slows, our respiration slows, and our blood pressure drops. This is often called the relaxation response. While chronic activation of the fight or flight response can be extremely damaging to the body, the relaxation response is restorative, so the meditation benefits our well-being. Mindfulness can help with focus and self-control. Neuroscientists have found that just after 11 hours of meditation, practitioners have structural changes in the part of the brain that involves monitoring and our focus and self-control. There's no point in having an amazing brain if you can't focus its power and put it to use. So, how does the brain act like a glass of water? When you pour water into a tall, thin glass, the water assumes the tall, thin shape. When you pour water into a short, squat, round glass, the water takes on the shape of that glass. The mind tends to assume the shape of whatever thought, emotion, or sensation captures its attention. But it doesn't just assume the shape of what is arising, it identifies with the object of attention. Mindfulness can bring you back to the present as you take a step back from your thoughts. And this was taken from the Wisdom Heart newsletter. So here are some simple ways to practice mindfulness. Deep breathing. That's right, mindfulness can be as simple as breathing. One of the most simple ways to experience mindfulness, which can be done as you go about your daily activities, is to focus on your breathing. Breathe in from your belly rather than your chest, and try to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Focusing on the sound and rhythm of your breath, especially when you're upset, can have a calming effect and help you stay grounded in the present moment. And this is from about.com. Another way to practice mindfulness is coloring. Coloring offers that relief and mindfulness without the paralysis that a blank page can cause. It's been well studied. Too many options is overwhelming. But with coloring, you know what you're working with. You choose how to fill it in. Here's some pictures that I've colored from an adult coloring book. And this passage was taken from Julie Beck from The Atlantic. I have challenged you today to practice mindfulness, so let's review what I've shared with you. Rushing around is not a good way to live. We know this, yet we keep cramming in tasks and commitments as if we have no choice. It seems like there just aren't enough hours in the day for everything that we have to do. The irony is cruel, that such relentless pushing to get things done usually doesn't add up to a day well spent. Today I've shared with you about the powers of mindfulness and also shared the benefits of mindfulness. So now you can be more focused, less stressed, and healthier, and you can do it for free. Thank you.